In this video we're going to show you how to use your new DYMO Postal scale with all Windows apps. First we are going to unbox this M25 scale. This is one of the most popular DYMO models and you can find them on Amazon. This model has a maximum capacity of 25 pounds. So the idea is to test this USB scale with various applications on our Windows PC. Let's test with Odoo 16 and Notepad, but you can use with all Windows apps. The first thing we're going to do is remove this packing box. We see that it is very compact and also the package weighs very little. The packaging is cardboard without logos. This is a bit basic and may not cover our scale well. So it is good to check very well that the LCD weight indicator is not broken before starting. Inside the box we find the user manual. This is the one for the M25 model and it contains basic information on how to connect our scale to the PC and some information on the restrictions of use in each country. It is good to review this regulation. Most countries have restrictions on use. Now we find the USB cable. This is a standard USB Type B cable, so in case of loss or damage we can find a new one very easily. Basically it is the USB cable that you use all desktop printers. Well, here we have our postal scale. We see that it is a very compact model. Indeed, at first glance, everything seems to be fine. We remove the plastic packaging and verify that the LCD display is in good condition and the buttons are perfect. Now we are going to check the bottom of our scale. We see that here is a label with information about the regulations and how to recycle the product after its useful life. Here we have the compartment to add AAA batteries. We assume that this scale can also be powered by USB, so batteries may not be necessary for use. So, let's get a little closer. Now we are going to use our USB cable to connect the scale to this PC which has a Windows 11 operating system. We verify the order of our USB Type B cable and after this we proceed to connect it to a USB 2.0 or USB 3.0 port and it should work the same. If the PC does not have USB Type A port, only USB Type C, you will need a converter. Our PC is off. So without batteries our scale will not turn on. Let's organize this area a bit. We will also check that the side is touching the scale plate so we will not have variations in weight. So, we try to turn on scale with PC off and see that doesn't turn on. So we will try turning on our PC and validating that the scale turns on when powered by the USB port of our PC. Our scale is connected, turned on and ready to do the tests with this PC. Before this we are going to see a little the use of the buttons of our scale. Well, this first button that we see on the left is used to turn our scale on and turn off. The second button is the tear. This button allows you to return to zero our scale. The tear button is used in cases where you have an empty container and you want to discount it so that the scale only shows the net weight, without the container. Tear also allows you to keep a better formula when you are using it in a kitchen, weighing ingredients. When you remove the container and your scale is negative you have to press tear again to zero. This button allows you to change the unit of measure. You can switch between kilograms and pounds. For this test we are going to work with the unit of measure in kilograms. And well, the last button it's hold button. Hold allow you to keep weight on display, even when you removed the weight it will still be visible. This blue light indicates that it is in hold. To remove the hold mode we press the button again to release the scale and verify that it is weighing again. If you put some weight on scale you should see the weight on display. Well, as an introduction is fine. Now we are going to see the use of our scale with the PC. We already have the scale connected and turned on. Previews to this video we have already installed the driver and the PVCOM software, which allows us to integrate our scale to Windows. We run driver and open PVCOM. After PVCOM start you can click the button connect with scale. If you have set up auto start you don't have to press anything. And here it's TE PVCOM label. This show on PC the weight that scale send by USB port. So, the weight on scale will appear at PVCOM and then can be used at any app. In this sample we have 0.196 kilograms. So let's take other weight on scale. Always label show real-time weight. Let's change our video to screen capture to see better the Windows font icons. Also check PVCOM setup to use with Odoo and Notepad. So, this view it's much better. First we have to open PVCOM DYMO driver. This terminal windows will appear which mean driver it's ready. Now we can minimize this terminal and open PVCOM. PVCOM and the driver can be left on auto start, so you don't have to open anything manually when you turn on your PC. Let's open setup at PVCOM. We use the password. Here is the setup information. When you buy PVCOM we help you to configure all these parameters, including the driver path. Emulation, shortcut, and destination app must be set up. In this sample we are going to use F8 as shortcut and we are going to test wait at Notepad. So let's press back button and then press connect scale. Our PVCOM label show wait on scale. So let's put some wait on scale and open Notepad to test. Start button and find Notepad. You can use your scale with any app. Just define it at PVCOM setup. So, open it and let's make Notepad a little big. Let's move to the left a little. So wait on scale it's 0.244 kilograms. When I press on my keyboard F8 button, the weight go from label to Notepad. Each time I press F8, weight gets to Notepad as keyboard, like barcode scanner do. If you have a touch screen, you can go to setup and add a button on screen. Select button as C, which means yes. PVCOM it's Spanish software, some parameter could be at Spanish language. So, back, and connect again. Now when you press kilogram button on screen weight appear at Notepad. This button kilogram do the same as shortcut F8 do. So if you prefer you can add button or not. Let's return to setup and change Notepad to Google Chrome. We have already set up our Odoo 16 community. Change to keypad emulation. This changes only have to apply at PVCOM. You don't have to set up nothing at Odoo. You don't need Odoo IoTbo X. PVCOM will send wait to point of sale and forms. So let's open Chrome and go to Odoo point of sale to test. Click Start Windows button, find and open Google Chrome. Now, go to your Odoo point of sale address. Wait until your point of sale's complete load process. Now, select product and press kilogram button. Odoo will get the weight from your scale. In this sample the weight it's 0.244 kilograms. You can leave PVCOM label visible or not. We prefer to left visible. The cashier can check weight on PC before send to Odoo. Now, let's get other product weight using kilogram button. The weight appear when you press button, but you can also set up automatic. This is easy, thanks to PVCOM you don't have to worry about programming nothing. Let's wait last product. And this is it. Many people use Odoo as form, so you can send weight to any form at Odoo. Let's check pressing F8 button at this Odoo form. First complete the form and select the text box where you want to get weight. Then select stock and press F8 key to send weight to Odoo. PVCOM send weight to any place. You can send weight to any cursor focus. Also you can set up prefix function. This means you can set up PVCOM to make a macro before and after the weight arrive to form. We can help you by any desk remote access to set up all this functions, so you don't have to worry about this. Now, PVCOM can also help you save your data as simply text Notepad. You can add date, time, and weight. Easy way to make a Dataloger. All data can be sent to Notepad, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Access, or any SQL database. At this sample, we send date, time, and 0.440 kilograms to Notepad. It could be pressing shortcut or automatic. And finally, last big function of PVCOM. We can create a virtual port. This mean you can have a virtual serial port COM. This allow you to get weight form scale to virtual serial port. Many software use serial port for scales, so PVCOM will help you get DYMO scale weight compatible. You can create a string out for serial port, and also you can select a common protocol of communication. Example, quantum scales. Here we can see how PVCOM help you with your new DYMO scale. String out can be continuous mode, stable mode, and requests mode. To set up this enter to PVCOM setup and change protocol. For this sample we are going to select quantum. And return to Hyperterminal to see how the weight gets now. PVCOM has many other functions. Thanks for watching this video. Here is our information. You can contact us if you want to use PVCOM software. Also, we can help you with many other models of scale. Please, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.